Hello, everyone, and welcome back for more fun times. You doing all right there, Jared?
Well, yeah, I'm trying just to not get this freaking mic stand to fall over.
Okay, so are you good?
Yep, we're good.
Okay, we're good now.
We're fine. Everything is fine. It's okay.
We're all good here.
How are you?
Yeah. Who is this? We're sending a team up. We're gonna play Sonic Forces, though.
Sorry, we went off on a Star Wars rant.
Yeah, I've already beaten this game, and I asked my good friend Jared to come with me and say, hey, let's play some Sonic.
I'm down. I'm down for this adventure.
This is actually a really fun game.
I know. I walked in on you playing it yesterday, and I was like, is that Sonic? And you're like, yeah. It's actually not bad. And I was like, I thought you fucking hated Sonic games.
I do. Most of the 3D Sonics I absolutely cannot stand, but this one was surprisingly fun.
That's why I was surprised to see you playing a Sonic game, because I was doing something last time when you had Reed over, and
right,
y'all were playing Sonic, because I heard you like going to a spill about it, and I was like,
we were playing Sonic Mania.
Yeah.
Which is a fun send up to like the 2D Sonic games. Is it just me or the totems look like they're covering their nipples there?
Kinda.
There we go. Press the button to do the thing. Press other buttons to do other things.
Man, look at the size of that thing.
Don't get eaten by the sandworm. It has to kill Beetlejuice.
So, Sean, let me ask you this. In a race between Sonic and the Flash, who wins?
I don't know. Which one can travel through time?
The Flash.
Well, there we go.
I don't know, but we saw this guy universe hopping, so...
No, well, that's something else. That's something that happens because of something, not a direct translation of him.
Well, I only threw that out there because in season 2 of The Flash, Barry accidentally he ran so fast that instead of time traveling, he universe jumped. So
okay. I don't think I've gotten hit yet. Thought I was supposed to be on hard. I collected nearly 300 rings and I never got hit, and I finished that in a minute and a half. Hell yeah! CBA. Come on. Come on. What?
How did you not S rank that?
I don't know. I love how fantastically complicated Eggman's all Eggman's things have to be, when all he has to do is essentially just roll up there. Ah, Sonic, you've dealt with all my robots. Well, how about you beat this? He just whips out a Glock and shoots it. Just, it gets really, really graphic all of a sudden. He just shoots him straight in the head, brains fly out, blood against the wall. Everybody's looking. What the shit just happened there?
I love how Sonic basically has his own team of Godzilla villains.
I guess.
Well, there was Godzilla, and then there was Mecha Godzilla and Space Godzilla. That's what all Sonic's villains are. They're just other forms of him, pretty much.
Well,
there's Robo Sonic and
what about that
Sonic
guy?
And
the giant red thing demon.
I mean, Godzilla had a couple 3-headed demon things.
Well, Chaos isn't exactly a rendition of Sonic.
I'm trying, Sonic, but these readings are all messed up. They don't make any sense.
Come on, Tails. Mouth throw out some checks. My fists can't cash. God knows my ass is.
I've been wondering if the next Godzilla movie we're gonna get is gonna have Mecha Godzilla or Space Godzilla in it.
I don't know. Well, there's supposedly this animated movie that's coming out. I don't know if it's out already, but it's supposed to be something like that, I think.
Well, there's always been like animated Godzilla, and then we've had like the Japanese ones and the American ones. Like I'm talking like an Americanized version of like Mechagodzilla.
You don't want that. I promise you, you don't. Much how I don't want Bobcat Goldthwait Alligator Man here. Shut up, Amy! God!
Well, I remember we were having
Sonic's dead. As the other hedgehog, I am now in control of this party.
I remember how we were talking about a while back, like as far as like certain things, like if certain character, like if Jet Jaguar showed up in a Godzilla movie, he would basically just be like a Jaeger from Pacific Rim.
Right.
And it'd be like somebody piloting him. Because there was talks of like a Pacific Rim Godzilla crossover. But I think that changed and now they're doing Godzilla and Kong. They're doing like... I think they're doing Godzilla 2 and then Godzilla vs. King Kong.
Okay. And now for the greatest part of this, we get to make our own character. We guy or girl?
Male.
Male? Okay. We start with some rings after a knockout. Wolf draws items to you. I played a wolf last time. I'm going to use something else. Rabbit extends invincibility duration when hit. Bears always blows away enemies performing wire attack. Sorry about that. Cat, hold on to some rings after taking damage. Bird, able to perform a double jump. Or drop rings remain longer. I'm thinking about a bird. Bird.
I would say bear, hedgehog.
Alright, well, we'll do bear then. So, which one do we want to do? The stupid Mickey Mouse one or the one with itty bitty ears?
What's the top one look like?
That.
1 or 3.
One it is. Let's see here.
That's kind of cool.
Gaze into my eyes. All there will be darkness. Gaze into my eyes and you'll go mad.
Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all.
I have seen infinity. All that is never will be. All that shall be and not. All have died in my eyes. Or we can just go with Stone Bear.
Like the black eyes on this also reminded me of something. That show I was telling you about that basically like murked all their characters.
Mm-hmm.
There's quite literally one character. They kill her in like the first episode, bring her back to life in like another episode, like episode 8, and then kill her again in the same fucking episode. And like she got like hypnotized and had eyes like that for a second. That's why I thought of that. Not Stoner Eyes, but the silver brainwashed thing.
Right. Let's see here. What's our victory? Some sweet ass breakdance moves. A bow.
Why the fuck are we yellow?
Because you weren't paying attention. I picked colors at random.
Jesus Christ, Sean.
It was either this or hot pink. I'm thinking of doing that one though. Slow clap. Oh, you're so wonderful at it. Yep.
Yeah, let's
That's
do
it.
That's some fucking character we have.
That is a character.
Knuckles, what's the sit rep, Commander? Happy to see you're all still alive.
And don't forget, I am the commander. Now and forever. Sonic is dead, so I don't have to enact my execution plan. I mean, just forget I said anything. Normally, I'd be hating it, trying to dissuade him from doing anything.
Okay, you chose yellow, but he turned out green.
He turns out really green. I don't know if it's just bad lighting or what.
Doesn't look like much.
Neither do you, Charmy, but I still managed to find a use for your point.
Huh, it's kind of weird, but oh well.
Yeah, Charmy, you're my #1 assassin. Flying in and stinging people in the ear.
Okay, let's get going, everybody. The world's not gonna save itself.
Unless we build some kind of world-saving machine, and then the world will save itself. Thank God we're never going to do that. Well, we're not so much Team Sonic now, seeing as how Sonic's dead. Just saying.
Well, but we can play Shadow.
We can.
Sonic is alive.
I'm still going to be Commander after he comes back, though.
That's excellent. What?
Yeah, I kind of love the fact that Sonic has a.
Shut up, Amy! No one cares about you!
I like the fact Sonic has a fucking multiverse. This is a different universe of Sonic.
That's horrible.
We'll just pluck another one out of the timeline.
That's what they did. The original Sonic died during torture when they were sticking bamboo shoots under his fingernails, and they just plucked another one from the time stream.
Spaceport in the chemical plant to borrow a shuttle. Come on, guys.
Just like I borrowed Rouge's underpants to sniff, and wait, I should stop talking when we're on an open channel like this.
You know, I always have found multiverse theory pretty interesting.
Well, multiverse theory is kind of cool.
SBO here. My team's engaging the enemy in the orbital tunnel. I think we can hold them off for now.
Thank you.
Wait, watch out. The masked one is here. The monster that took down Sonic. Stay focused, Brody.
And now a bear will move super duper fast and swing like Spider-Man.
That's the
And a
multiverse
flamethrower.
I'm from.
It's kind of like that episode from Futurama when she dreams up that she's in the Wizard of Oz. Who needs courage when you have a gun? I don't have to be brave, I just have to shoot things.
As long as it's what the multiverse demands. We're slaves to the multiverse, Sean. For real though, if you could meet like an alternate version of yourself, what version of yourself would you want to meet?
I don't know. I'm kind of happy with me as it is, so I mean, I wouldn't be super interested in seeing what everybody else did with their lives because I'm happy with mine. I know that's like new age hippie philosophy bullshit, but it's kind of true. I mean, why do you ask?
I just always thought it was, you know, everybody.
God,
like
he looks
all
so
the-
bored when he's in life or death situations. What? Oh fuck! Train coming? Whip. So how about you? What universe counterpart would you meet?
I think I would want to like meet myself from like an Earth like where cool shit happens, like things that are completely fiction in this universe, like technology or science or whatever has moved and made like shit like superpowers or flying cars and like shit like that possible, because I would want to know what I would do in a world where I could had all that at my disposal.
You want to know what you would do? You do the exact same thing you do now, because that's how the world would work. It would have been corporatized, and it would have been left up to other people's judgments, not yours. None of it would be public.
You mean as far as like superpower? How the hell would that happen?
Because it would be classified as genetic manipulation. Only certain people would be allowed to have it, or have access to it.
I'm talking like, you know, the whole random
Come
you
on,
get
damn
powers
it!
from an accident kind of thing.
Damn it, damn it, damn it. I should have gotten an S on that. If I hadn't gotten hit by that one accidental time.
Yeah.
Yay! I can use my Sonic shirts.
Speaking of like powers and things like that, saw a new trailer for a movie the other day.
Oh?
Are you familiar with Samson?
The biblical story, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Yes, I know of him.
They are making a Samson movie.
What the shit is the point of this? Why did I even bother picking everything? I can just change this shit? Yeah, I can just flip this shit. There. Oh, fuck it. Yeah, he's... No, that's too much pink. Damn it. There. Regular tone bear. God, he looks weird. He looks like somebody who's wearing a bear mask, almost. They made me put this stupid button nose on.
And you can change your body color.
I can change the body color?
Uh,
What the F is the point?
I don't know, Sean.
I don't either, but I'm making him pink just because.
God damn it.
Let's see here. Give him a nice green shirt and some blue shoes. There we go. Now we're styling. Running around with just a shirt and shirt and my shoes.
But back to what I was saying. Yeah, they're making a movie about the biblical hero Samson.
I'm not surprised at that. I'm also not surprised that Tails is trying to build a death machine to try and exact vengeance on a world that he feels is cruel and heartless towards him without his friend to help him.
I don't know, I always kind of think it's a weird choice for a movie to make.
Wait, what?
Well, it's a Pure Flix movie, so I mean,
You're that Sonic from another dimension.
you really gonna be that surprised?
Well, it's like,
That makes sense, I think.
A dimensional hole opened up in front of me to deliver me another variation of my best friend and protector. It all makes sense. God has smiled down on me.
yeah, that definitely looks like an older version of Sonic.
Oh, this is because it's what it is. It's the Generations version.
To help save the world. Either way, it's still good to see you, Sonic. Heck, it's good to see any Sonic.
I'll suck any Sonic's dick. Just you watch.
I'll pluck another one out of the multiverse here pretty soon.
Once my murder bot is finished, I'll have the world in my pocket and all Sonics will be with me.
Enemies could be lying in wait, so watch your step. I get the feeling Eggman has some tricks up his sleeve.
Really, the guy who's trying to destroy the world might have some tricks up his sleeve? Who would have thunk? I actually kind of like the music in this one, too. It's apparently done by the former lead singer of Hoobastank.
Okay, then. You know, I bet there's a spot in the multiverse where I'm good at Sonic games.
There's a spot where you grew up as a Sega kid.
Yep. So, me and Sean attempted this much earlier, but I was behind the driving wheel, and I kind of suck at playing Sonic.
Yeah, Jared whizzed it, and we spent about 15 minutes just on one level, so...
For real, like, I did okay with, like, the new stuff, but, like, the level we're doing now, I just had a really tough fucking time with. But then we got into the discussion. I was not a Sega kid. I was a Nintendo kid.
Yeah, so was I, but that doesn't mean that I sucked on platformers.
Be careful, Sonic. I'm detecting a ton of readings besides Eggman, too.
Well, I was like late Nintendo, early PlayStation. Let's not forget the magical Sega Dreamcast.
Listen, the only reason the Dreamcast failed was because they were kind of stupid and they put them on CD-ROMs, which were easy to hack and burn out for more copies. Boom! S-rank!
Nintendo is like the one company, though, I think they try to keep changing as much as possible.
I have a backpack, and a saboteur cap, and new gloves, and new boots, and a new bodysuit.
as far as like everyone else goes, like, you know, we get a new PlayStation or Xbox every couple of years, and they do a little bit more, but like Nintendo is the only one that like drastically just changes shit every time. It's like we went from like the GameCube to the Wii.
Well,
the Wii
Nintendo's
U
always had a
to the
policy.
Switch.
Nintendo's always had a policy to make things fun.
I can taste your terror, child.
What? Nothing, man. Here, I think this is a burrito. You want one? Ow, my ass.
Flee screaming, and I'll let you live.
This guy is seriously way too adult for this game. I mean, he's talking about like outright murdering people, burning villages to the ground. This dude has no business being in a Sonic game.
So is he from Earth X, where the Nazis won World War III or World War II?
Yes, my future breeding queen. Of course I hear you. I mean, Bruce, how are you?
How's Sonic doing?
He's been better.
Ever since I sucked him off, he's been doing a lot better. Damn it!
What? You can't be serious.
Eggman's
Yep,
protecting Sonic.
big schlong and all, sucked it down.
He's been waiting to show him his complete
Nothing sexy, it's just who I am.
punishing him.
Torturing Sonic just to pass the time. Oh, that's low, even for Eggman.
Eggman got wind of our rescue.
I mean, I can see torturing him if he had a purpose, but just for fun? That's messed up.
The clock is ticking, boss. But we don't even know where he's being held. Yes, we do.
Shut up, Amy.
Eggman rebuilt the Death
Of course I know where he's being held, you stupid slut.
The Death
Did you ever watch any of the Sonic TV shows as a kid?
No, I did not.
None of this is good, Vector. That's why it's called war.
There was one.
Just that sentence right there. None of this is good. That's why it's called war. And the look on Vector's face. That just sums up this whole thing.
You all know what to do. Let's go get Sonic.
But was there a reason you just skipped over Sonic shows, or you just didn't?
I was not a fan of Sonic shows, no.
I didn't watch. I watched Sonic Underground, where there was like 3 of them, and they were like.
Well, the very
musicians and
first
stuff.
one that came out when I was a kid was Sonic Sad AM.
See, I didn't watch like the only
That kind of turned me off to it.
like the
But what
only-
you shouldn't get turned off to is coming back here for more fun times next time.
We will continue this
And
discussion.
we will continue this discussion later,
Alright.
but we're already past our current runtime. So we'll continue this conversation and see you back here next time, everybody.
Later.
Laters.